Hey everyone, my name is Riley, and in this video I am going to show you how you can purchase a domain and hosting from Namecheap. This video is a complete walkthrough of exactly how to do this, how you can get the best possible pricing plans, what comes with this hosting, how you can find your domain, and everything else that you need to know when purchasing a domain and hosting from Namecheap. If you want to save up to 65% on your Namecheap hosting, you can use the first link in the description of this video, and that will allow you to get that discount. With that being said, when you go ahead and open up that link, you will be taken over to this page right here. As you can see, this is the shared hosting, and we can choose the billing cycle right here. So we can flick between the yearly plan, which is the default that it will take you to. We can change this to monthly, where you can see that even with the link down below, you will not be able to get a discount. And then on the 2-year plan, you can save up to 65% with both the Stellar and the Stellar Plus right here. Now, in terms of the difference between all of these options right here, no matter which of these plans you pick, you are going to get a domain name included with your hosting. And this is super cheap as it is. And this is one of my favorite things about Namecheap. Compared to all of the other hosting providers that are out there, they offer some of the most reasonable pricing on the market. And it's for this reason that I do all of my hosting and all of my domains are actually on Namecheap right now. However, to get back to this, we can see that with all of these plans, we get a domain name. The Stellar plan allows you to have up to 3 websites, 20 gigabytes of SSD, up to 30 mailboxes, and we also get access to the website builder. The Stellar Plus once again gives us access to a domain name included in there. We get unlimited websites, we get unmetered SSD, unlimited mailboxes, we get auto backup, which is super important when you are using a hosting provider, and of course we get the website builder. The Stellar Business is going to give us all of the benefits of the Stellar Plus. The only real difference here is that we get a 50 gigabyte SSD, and not only do we get the auto backup, but we also get cloud storage. So these right here are the base overviews that you need for each of these pricing plans. However, if you want to take a deeper dive into these, you can scroll down to the bottom here and you can see all of the plan features in a lot more detail, including how often things are backed up, the subdomains that you can get, the FTP users, and everything else that you need. We can look into the email features, the server features, and all of the technical aspects of the hosting are shown down here. So that is also something that you can take a look at. You also get 24/7 live support, which is something else that I really like about Namecheap. When I've been using Namecheap in the past and I need to ask a question, they have a super helpful live chat right here. Of course, they will put you through to a bot first, which is pretty annoying. Every company does that, but you can ask for an agent and kind of like the waiting times are super quick. Another thing that we can also change is the data center location. So we can flick between the US, the UK, and the EU, and you will see that the pricing for each of these, depending on the data center that you go for, is going to slightly change, as well as the things that actually come with this. For example, in the US data center, we only get cloud storage with the Stellar business plan. However, if we flick this to EU, you can see that we get cloud storage with each and every one of these plans. So the data center is also something that you want to take into account when choosing one of these pricing plans to go for. In this example, I'm just going to go for the yearly plan with a US data center. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on Get Started right here. And then this is going to take you through where you can connect up or buy a domain. So what we can do here is if you already have a domain name, if you have used Namecheap before to buy domains, we can simply go down and select from this list the domain name that you would like to connect. So I can just click on this one, for example, click on Connect to Hosting, and that will connect up my domain that already exists with Namecheap. You can also do this if you have a third-party domain. You can enter the domain in right here. There is going to be a few extra steps, but this is something that you can do. Alternatively, we can go ahead and buy a new domain, which is probably what most people watching this are going to want to do. So all we do is search for a domain right here. So I will search for GeForce North Test. Now, although it does say that you get access to a free domain, that is technically true, but it is a little bit misleading. Now, what I mean by this is you can have access to free domains if you want a lower level domain, something like .fun, .online, .store. But if you want a .com domain, a .co domain, or something like that, you are going to have to pay a little bit extra, and it's usually going to be about $5 to $10. So nothing that especially breaks the bank, but that is something to keep in mind. And then as you can see, we get loaded up with all of these different domains. So if I want to go for like .online, .fun, .biz, .host, .site, something like this, one of these lower level domains, this is going to be free. However, if I want an actual domain, which is what most people are going to want to do, if you want a professional website, we can go for .com here, and it is going to cost us an additional $5.48 per year. Once your domain is selected, just click on Connect to Hosting right there. And then from here, we can see the domain is selected. We just click on Add to Cart. From here, it's then going to give you an overview of the order. So you can see the domain right here. We have domain privacy that is currently on. And then we went with the Stellar Plus for the yearly plan. And we can see all of the pricing right here. Now, if we look down here, you can also see that we have a few different options for improving the site. So we have web hosting that is already on. We can also get access to a free trial for the business email. So this is an email provider that is inside Namecheap. For example, I could get my name at geforcenorthtest.com, as this is the domain that we chose. So you can get a professional email right here. You can get a free trial to that. We can get WordPress hosting, which if you want to go with WordPress and host through Namecheap, this is also an option. We have SSL security, which can help with SEO. And if you want to learn more about that, they have an article right here. We can also go for a VPN, which is super cheap for a VPN, which will protect privacy and allow you to access the internet in a more secure manner. Premium DNS, which can boost DNS performance. We have access to Social Media Manager, which can help you auto-publish and schedule posts. We have a free trial. And then we can also go for a review manager. So once you have looked through all of them, if there are any you want to add, you can go ahead and do that. But then all we would do right here is go ahead and click confirm order. So that is how you can buy a domain and hosting through Namecheap. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to smash that like button and tap that subscribe button. And until next time, take it easy.